It's your main man, Rick the Dawn. Hey, but today, I'm just Ritchie Rich. Welcome to my show. If you want to listen to this episode, check out the Rick the Dawn podcast, available everywhere. Man, feels good to be back in front of the screen. I got a new company I want to talk about, and let's jump in right now. We're going to create a word, and we'll be using my social media site, wordy.com. I want every single person watching this to go create an account, and let me know if you have any issues. I want to create a word, and I'm going to paste some information in, and I'm going to start this company off with a A+, just to be fair. All right. When we're done, we're going to drop this down into the finance section of the website. All right. There we go, man. Everything's looking pretty solid. Here we go. All right. So if you want to know what I think about this company in terms of a really quick thought, first impressions. All right. Here is, okay. All right. Here's where the stock is trading at right now. I like to call that C level. And here is where it peaked. It peaked at $1.80 on February 6th. It seemed to bottom out and hit 37 cents on June 25th. And as of right now, it's doing pretty well. Would I put my money here? Yes. I'm going to go yes. I like that the company was able to bounce back from 37 cents and get all the way back up to what I believe is 69 cents. I believe it has a lot of potential. And I'm going to tell you why I feel that way. This is a reoccurring thing where the stock drops, hits a point, and bounces back up. Drops, hits a point, bounces back up. Drops, hits a point, bounces back up. Drops, hits a point, but then kind of resurfaces. So I like this company's ability to resurface after drops. And for an investor like myself, a wave investor, once it drops, I come in, put my money in place, and then wait for the rise. So based on the company's ability to continuously recover, I like it. Okay. Now, if you want to know more information, stick around because now I'm going to go ahead and do a little more of a deeper analysis. First off, I love the volume, 2 million plus transactions with the company. I like that. Market cap is 38 million, revenue 7 million, pretty low. And when we look at what this company is about and what they represent, here's what we find. All right. Knightscope Incorporated, which I absolutely love their name, is a provider of autonomous security robots. Interesting. Okay. The company is also engaged in providing blue light emergency communication devices, which consist of emergency blue light towers, blue light emergency phones. I love those things. All right. If I'm outside, it's real dark. I love to see those. I'm just kidding. All right. It helps navigate around people, vehicles, and objects in dynamic indoor and outdoor environments. What does? Geo-fenced area. Let me see. The company's K5 and K3 are designed to roam a geo-fenced area. I need to know more about this whole this whole K5, K3 situation. All right, it is in the industrial sector and the machinery tools industry. Looks like they deal with robots of some sort. So I like that. They have 112 employees. Not bad. I don't see anything wrong right now. All right, in terms of financials, reported earnings results for the first quarter. The company reported revenue was 2.9 million compared to less than $1 million a year ago. Net loss was 2.44 million compared to 9.6 million a year ago. So it looks like the company is doing well financially. All right, but if you look at the return on investment, it is a negative 139.29 cents. I understand that because we saw it go from $1.80 to like 30 cents. So obviously there's some risk involved if you were to invest in this company. But as I've already pointed out, I like the company's ability to rebound. But I can't ignore what's right in front of my eyes. So with that being said, I think it's safe to say this is not an A or A minus or A plus, rather it's an A minus to me. And now keep looking. All right. Next, if we take a look here, we'll see that the PE ratio for the industry is 23.87 and negative 2.08 for the company. For me, the price to earnings ratio that I like that's very comfortable for me in general is 25. So I like that the industry itself is in a very decent industry. All right, or rather this company is in a good or decent industry that seems to be doing pretty well. All right, keeping it moving. Next, I'm pretty sure this company doesn't offer dividends, and it doesn't. Next, this company is doing very well from a live trading standpoint. No information on revenue and forecast, surprisingly. Sometimes that strikes me as the company doesn't make enough money to even be worth reporting on. And I'm not sure if that's true here. Here's what I do like, and we can see this in live, right? It's happening right before our eyes. Trading this stock on an hourly basis is awesome, okay? And when I first opened up this site, it was at 66 cents. Now it's trading at 70 cents. That's money right there. You get in at 60 cents, sell at 70, keep it moving. Like I said, I like this company's ability to continually recover. I'm noticing that as a trend. Next, looking at day trading, same thing. Weekly trading, not so much. Monthly trading, not so much. I like what I'm seeing here from a preliminary standpoint. I like some of the things I'm noticing. Now, looking at this company over the last 30 days, we get a bigger or better picture of exactly what the stock price has been. All right, the high is 75 cents. Very surprising, considering that it is very close to the high today. All right, trading at 71 cents. It could clear the high today, actually. The low is 38 cents, and we saw that. The average is 49 cents. So there's a couple ways to look at this, with the average being 49 cents, and right now it's trading at 70 cents. There's a couple ways to look at this. Number one, you can say, well, this company is on the way to the moon, and they're going to be very, very profitable moving forward. So I'll take a risk and get in at 69 cents with the hopes that at some point they'll clear $1. The other way to look at this is this company is really, really doing well right now, but the average is 49 cents, meaning that they're performing above average, which means I'll wait and see. If it keeps going up, I'll invest in it for a long-term play. If it drops down to 60, 50 cents, then I did a good job by being patient, and I'll get in then. Because I'm of the belief that getting in when the stock is doing very, 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 very well is the wrong strategy, but that is just me. All right, here's why I'm waiting on getting into this company. I'm going to tell you why. Because of 4 days in particular, okay? Day 1, 20% increase. Day 2, 52% increase. Day 4, 12% increase. Day 5, 14% increase. Those are gigantic increases that I'm going to argue are not very normal. Here's where things were before all these crazy spikes started to happen. It was trading at 40 cents. And that's about where I think to me, that's one of the best places to get in. We know the average is 49. So I'm going to just say on record, I think if you see this stock trading at between 40 cents and 55 cents, I think it's a slam, home run, slam, grand slam. That's what I think. But I think right now trading at 69 cents and 70 cents, I'm not exactly sure what to make of this yet. Am I getting in? Absolutely not, because it's just too good right now. We did see this weird drop though. This is the weird part. But once again, this stock has done a great job with rebounding. Every time it has these tumultuous drops, it rebounds. I mean, even if you go all the way back to this day here, when it was trading at 47 cents, and the low that day was 46 cents. And then it just continued to just drop to the low was 38 cents. But guess what happens? You get in at 38 cents and you know this company has a tendency to rebound. It's a lot of rebound potential here. And that's what happened. You get in at 38 cents. And now look, you got 70 cents. The stock is trading at 70 cents now. So with that being said, there's something there. And, I guess what you could argue, or what I would argue, is one of the better strategies for a company like this, based on what I'm starting to gather from it, is wait for something like this to happen. Wait for there to be about 3 to 5 days of consistent drops and then get in, because we know what happens once this company drops. It recovers. It seems to do it like clockwork. Now, obviously, it hasn't recovered back to $1.80. All right, obviously, but nevertheless, it does recover. That's to me a positive sign. All right, so if I see 3 days in a row of just drop after drop after drop, that's about when I'm paying attention to a company like this. Okay, next, I want to take a look at their website just to see what's going on. You need superhuman capabilities to fight crime. And there was let me be fair to the website and not show it in its worst moment, because before I clicked off and closed my laptop and all this other stuff, they had all kinds of stuff happening here. There it is. So as you can see, very, very beautiful layout for their website. They appear to be in the field of robotics. And oh my gosh, man, you think this is not going to be something big in the future? Let me tell you something, dude. This is grabbing my attention in a different way, right? You got a way for, you could put a robot out, and the robot can't get hurt, doesn't get tired, constantly roaming the surroundings, looking for things. And it seems to be geo-monitored, meaning that it can kind of figure out the surfaces and not bump into things. This is big. I like this. And when I say I like it, I'm not saying I like it as a stock. I like it as a company. I love this as a company. This is very, very well done in terms of the website layout. Right now, I'm just flicking my mouse up, and man, this is a beautiful website. Man, I'm gushing over here, just kind of like, yo, just loving everything I'm seeing here. Look at this. You know, you got a criminal out. I'm a big security guy. I love secure things in general. So just to see how this company tends to that particular thing or sector, it just makes me happy. All right. So yeah, look, I'm not gonna drop. I'm cool with being at an A- right now. All right, next, the Knightscope stock itself has had 0 stock splits according to this resource. And as a secondary resource, it is still, evident that there's been no stock splits, which I absolutely adore. I love that the company has not done that. And the big question is right now with them trading at 70 cents. First off, shout out to this company from getting all the way from 38 cents back to 70. Goodness gracious. You know, that's a tall task for a lot of companies. And yeah, I like that. Now, if we look at FinViz, we'll look at some news here. They land 2 new sales. I'm not sure what they mean unless I open that, but I'm not going to open it right now. All right. Knightscope Incorporated featured in syndicated broadcast highlighting initiation of coverage from, all right. Knightscope repays in full $6 million of convertible notes. Not sure what that means. All right. Got to open it up and see. Let me see. Knightscope releases all new KIM software platform. Okay. Markets initiate coverage in Knightscope with buy rating, all right, and $3.50 per share price target. Ooh. Am I missing something? So, are they saying that they believe that the stock price should be at $3.50 per share? Because if so, then you would imagine that everybody would just jump in right now because it's trading at 70 cents. You know, you get in at 70 cents, and a lot of analysts believe that this stock should trade at not 70 cents, but 350. You might think that that's a pretty significant swing there. But anyway, let's keep looking. All right. So, Robot Roadshow. I mean, first off, when we're talking about robotics, man, you're just talking about a completely different animal. This stock has infinite potential, and I can't say that any clearer. If you look at what I just looked at, we saw the video together. We had the little robot just roaming the premises and doing so automatically without any help. Man, what? Is that not 2040? I mean, when I was young, I used to watch movies like Total Recall, RoboCop, these little futuristic shows, and that's the kind of stuff you would see. Here it is right before us in 2023 right there. And you can jump in and invest in that company right now. Why it's still fresh and nobody really seems to know about it. But anyway, the short percentage float would tell us how many people are expecting this company to not do so well. And if we look at the short percentage float as of June 15th, which is about a little under a month ago, we can see that 3.5% investors are expecting this company to go bottoms up. And that's not a significant number. All right, if we look at this source here, and unfortunately it doesn't have a rating this time, and I believe that could be because the company is fairly new. I'm not exactly sure why it doesn't have that information, but we can see just, preliminary information, nothing too insane here. I want to look at the consensus, and hopefully everything loads pretty good. All right, so the last close price was 68 cents. I'm assuming that was yesterday. Again, the average target price, someone believes that this thing is going to go from wherever it is right now to $3.50 per share. So to me, that is a very, very, very positive sign. They're saying that they believe that this company can grow by upwards of 400%. And of course, the number of analysts making this wild hypothesis, if you will, is one person. So it's not like a field of individuals feel this way, 30 people feel this, one person feels this way. And I don't know if that's enough to swing my enthusiasm, but the company itself seems to be doing that very well. All right, now looking at Cap Edge, we get a little glance at how the exchange views the company. Here it is. Notice of delisting. This is about the only thing that I care about at the moment. And maybe I'll look at some other stuff, but this is about where my attention is peaked. All right, let's see. On May 11th, they received a notice. Let's see. All right. Okay. And they have until November 7th. I got it. Okay. So what this company has to do is get above $1 and stay above $1 for 30 consecutive days. And they need to be able to do that before November 7th. I'm going to be honest with you. That's a tall task, a very, very tall ask. However, here's about where I feel like they have the ability to pull that off, because they have such a unique and original concept, and they seem to be able to not only generate the concept in practice, but they're able to put it out there. So this is not a situation where it's like, hey, we like this. If we have more investors back it, we can really pull it. Like, no, they already have the machines, and this is a company of the future. That's what I get from this company. Whatever it's doing right now, so be it. But in 10 years, this company right here could be a big deal, because they're just involved in something that I think everybody needs. We need security. And what better security than to have a robot roaming your premises in the nighttime? I mean, can you imagine as a burglar if you see this little machine walking up to you? What are you doing in that moment? I know what I'm doing. I'm running. I mean, what's the point in shooting at it? You're on camera, right? So this is why I think this is going to take off. I'm not sure. And here's the biggest confusion for me. Why hasn't it already taken off? That's my only big question. All right. Anyway, if we look at Simply Wall Street, revenue is forecast to grow 46% per year. And we even have one analyst who believes it's going to grow much more significantly than that. Apparently, if it's going to grow about 413%, like goodness gracious. All right. Earnings have declined. I don't understand the revenue and the market cap. I don't understand what's going on with this company with regards to those two things. I just don't get it. Okay, highly volatile share price. I would say so. It went from $1 to 69 cents down to 38 and bounced back up. Very volatile for sure. All right. So next, we're going to go ahead and take a look at StockTwits, and we'll get a chance to hop in the shoes of individuals who've already invested in the company. And hopefully their sentiments can give us some guidance about whether or not we want to join them in this investment. And of course, if you are on StockTwits, you can find me. I am the Ray Charles. Holler at me. All right. All right, here we go. So, man, okay. All right. All right, let's see here. Let's open some of these things here. Is that all you got? So someone's very bullish, and they're responding to somebody who seems to be going against the company. This person believes the stock is going to go green. My entire watch list is red. Hey, welcome to the party, bro. Welcome to the party. That's investing for you. I'm not selling anything. I don't care if the stock goes over the counter and it drops by 90%. I'm going to hold on to my company, because you know what? It's my company. And you know what I'm saying? And I just keep my fingers crossed. And, one day I open up my stuff and it's like, oh, snap, it rebounded. It's back. Anyway, this person says there's no volume. What's up, Benny? Benny might be watching this. This company actually does very good on volume, though. So maybe that was a little early. Even if we come and look right now in real time, it's almost up to 3 million transactions. So tons of volume there. Perhaps at that particular time it wasn't. All right, slamming is the only bear here, the only one that is stupid. So someone's responding to an individual that must be in here and it's causing a lot of problems. Slamming, yeah, this guy right here. And this is the guy who's betting on the company to fail. But we saw what the short percentage flow was. Only like 3% of investors don't believe this company has something. So, I think Slamming might be a little bit on his own on this one. All right, taking a look at some of these newer posts. Anyone have current shares available for borrowing numbers? Some question there. All the bargain bears, or somebody's laughing at people who didn't really believe in the company. Let me tell you something, man. Something about this company is making me want to get involved, because and this is not, it's really rare to find a penny stock that I want to invest in long term, but this is like one of them. I really like the concept. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like the concept. All right, so moving on from there, if we take a look at shares. If you were to get 5,000 shares, let's go down to about 2,500 shares, and you were to get in right now at 71 cents. And let's say the stock went back up to about $1.80. Let's see what you would make if that were to happen. All right, you would make a nice profit of $2,700, and it'll cost you $1,700 to get in. I might get in. Don't get me wrong. I've been wrong on a few things, but I really like this company from a personal standpoint, not necessarily from from this series or trying YouTube, none of that. I like the concept in general. This might be one of the first or few penny stocks that I like long term. So with that being said, let me adjust some things here. I'm going to go a very, very, very strong B for this company. I like a lot of stuff about it. I really enjoy a lot what's going on with this company. But of course, with the potential delisting on the horizon, their ability to constantly drop down, all that kind of stuff worries me just a little bit. The volatility, the lack of financials in terms of a higher revenue, higher market cap, those things kind of worry me a little bit. They have quite a few employees, about 112. With that market cap, you wonder how things are going to look moving forward. So I'm going to go a strong B, not a weak B, a strong B. Okay, and that's why I'm going to give it a B, and I'm going to go ahead and create this. I think I'm pretty happy with that analysis, if I'm being honest. So I'm not sure if you're going to get in. If you're going to get in, let me know. If you're already invested in this company, please let me know something in the comment section. If you have some information that I glossed over or didn't look at close enough, by all means, please share with our community and join our community if you feel like it's necessary. We do this every week, just about. So like I said, I appreciate you for watching this. Check out worthy.com. Check out my other businesses. Let me know if you're going to get into Knightscope. I think I might. All right. That being said, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.